Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Love for Intuitive Astrology. My name is Michelle and today I will talk about the new moon in the sign of Capricorn for each and every single sign, okay? This is for rising sign and sun sign, but I will first start a little bit what this means in general. And this new moon is going to happen at 1 degree and 32 minutes. Okay, and it happens on the 23rd of December 2022. And this new moon, when we look at the sign of Capricorn, right, this is the sign of authority. This is the sign of the father. This is the sign of responsibility. It is ruled by the planet of Saturn. So this is also about hard work. And this doesn't sound too great, right? When we're thinking about Christmas. I have a talking cat, so she might go in the scream a few times. So yeah, hard work does not sound that great, right? When we look at Christmas. But at the same time, it is a little bit of hard work because you're going to do some shopping. You're going to buy new things. You're going to, presents, maybe food for the family. Some people have to travel to go to their family so they can revisit them. So on one hand, it is a really good time for some people, right? And for other people, it can also be a restrictive time because maybe there are people that you've lost or people that are too far away to celebrate Christmas with. So, with Capricorn, it's always either restricted or you're really like hard work and you're taking the responsibilities. So this is kind of the energy, the vibe that it's gonna have. We do have a lot of planets in Capricorn, right? We also have Mercury there. So not only this new moon, which is the sun and the moon in conjunction, but also we have Pluto, we have Venus and Mercury all together in a conjunction in the sign of Capricorn. And if you saw some of my shorts, you already noticed that this time might reveal some secrets for some of you, right? Some hidden truths, because Pluto is bringing up like the dirt. It is bringing up things that are unsaid, things that are not spoken about. Maybe you have to reveal something about yourself that you've been hiding for a while, or a family member might do that, or a friend or a partner, whoever you are celebrating Christmas with, right? And Capricorn can also represent companies, so it could also be related to work, right? Like some of you maybe have to work during Christmas and you're not super thrilled about that. And Chiron is stationing direct at the same day. So yeah, Chiron is it's all about the wounded healer. So it is about facing your wounds. So lately you probably had a cycle where you really had to face some of your old traumas, your old pains, old woundings. It's in the sign of Aries. So this has to do with your identity. So maybe insecurities in a certain area of your life. And I will discuss it with the sign, with each sign, right? And then Chiron is also squaring Venus. And Venus is trining, so in a positive aspect, with Uranus and the North Node. So there is some destiny regarding money. When we look at Capricorn, where Venus will be, it's the sign of hard work. So maybe you get unexpected income or like a bonus. But at the same time, it opens a wounding. Like, what am I going to do with this money? How am I going to spend it? Should I tell people? So it's like an uncomfortable feeling. Like, do I deserve this money? And Venus is also love. So it could be that, you feel like, do I deserve this love? Do I deserve to get this unexpected person in my life? Like maybe someone really amazing is coming into your life, right? We still have Mars retrograde. So very often this could be a person from the past. So I'm not, I know a lot of people are not thrilled about it. It could also be a past life person. And, you know, with a lot of physical attraction, at first, it's usually not really something lasting, but it's not saying that things cannot last. And also, if you have, for example, Mars retrograde in your own chart, it also makes a huge difference. So there is a part of an unexpected destiny coming up regarding money and love. Okay, so keep that in mind. And then we have the Sun and the Moon squaring Jupiter, which is back in the sign of Aries, giving it a little bit of a fire boost, optimism, because with so many planets in an Earth sign, there is a feeling of, you know, Earth is very materialistic. It's about goals, it's about responsibilities. So you're gonna feel very down to earth, like, let's do this, you do this, you do that. But Jupiter in Aries is going to give a little bit of a boost here. And also with a square with the Sun and the Moon, there could be a little bit of overindulgence, which of course will happen during Christmas. Usually people overeat, overdrink, overjoy, you know. So yeah, just don't overdo it, because this square makes you over do certain stuff, right? What else can I tell you? Yeah, Neptune is sextiling Mercury, so there is this dreamy aspect. So even though there might be some hidden secrets coming to the surface, it looks like you can put it in like a fantasy box. This sounds really strange maybe, but yeah, it could be that you are making it better than it is, or maybe you know how to bring something forward in a good way, right? So yeah, be aware around the table what is being said, because there might be some truths being revealed, or people that don't like you that actually come forward, or people that have not told you something, they might come forward around this time. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna start now with all the signs. So we're gonna start with the first sign of Aries. This is for Aries Sun and Rising, and also Moon. Yeah, so Aries, I hope you're gonna have an amazing Christmas, right? And if you're gonna celebrate Christmas alone, I want to send you a lot of love, because, you know, it's just a few days, and I understand for some of you this is a difficult day. So yeah, in my monthly video, I did a little prayer for everyone that maybe is feeling a little bit alone during this time. So this new moon in Capricorn for you, Aries, is going to be in your 10th house. So 10th house is all about your public image. It's about how people see you. So it might be that around Christmas, at this new moon, you're gonna have a certain visibility, like people are very drawn to you, people want to talk to you, want to know how you're doing, right? So the spotlight is kind of on you. But at the same time, right, the 10th house is also related to work and companies, and you're gonna have Mercury squaring Pluto, but Mercury is also squaring Venus. So it's kind of, there might be some truths coming up about the new year coming ahead, or something in your company will be revealed that was hidden to you before. But Venus can kind of harmonize it, and Mercury is in a nice aspect with Neptune. But it is something that was kind of hidden from you, or maybe there is something that you want to reveal, that you're going to reveal to your company. Maybe you're going to tell them you're leaving, right? Or you have a new job. So this can come up around this time. Jupiter is going into your sign in the first house. So you're going to feel this upliftment. You're going to feel like a boost. You're going to feel like really confident. And maybe in some ways you're going to feel a little bit overconfident when it comes to work. And that's because of the square that is happening between the Sun and the Moon and Jupiter. Okay, your North Node is in the second house together with Uranus. So this is related to money, and it's trining Venus in the 10th house. So once again, it could be unexpected money coming in. an unexpected offer. And for some of you, it could be like someone from work is revealing that they have a crush on you, right? This is another way this can go. And Chiron is stationing direct, squaring Venus as well. So this announcement is going to open some old woundings, some old pains that have happened to you before. So yeah, it's time now to find a midway between, I feel like, happiness and stability. Like a lot of you Aries have been trying to find your stability. So, you know, like a little intuitive message that I'm getting is that standing still is not always a bad thing. It feels like sometimes when you don't overdo things, it like comes to you. Because some of you have been overworking, overdoing things, and took very little time for yourself. So don't take all the responsibility on you. That's what I'm feeling. Like some of you are like, I'll do it. And then it's going to be super busy. So it's okay to not take full on responsibility for everyone. Okay. So this is my message for you, my lovely Aries. This is obviously a general reading. If you would like a private reading, or, you know, request a Christmas voucher or present for your family members to give them an astrology reading, you can find my details in the description box below and ask for more information. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you are updated on many more videos that I'm making. So thank you so much. Let's move on to the next sign of Taurus. So Merry Christmas, my lovely Taurus. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing great. So let me get the chart up. We have a new moon in Capricorn, which is in the 9th house. So some of you Taurus are making a trip to see family or to visit friends or to celebrate Christmas. But for others, this is about you being very curious. Maybe you are going to church or you're going to some religious group during Christmas to celebrate, right? And to maybe you're opening up for a new type of religion, or you're meeting people that really inspire you towards a new belief system. Yeah, you're going to open up to the more religious side of maybe Christmas, or you're, you know, feeling more connected with the divine during this time because you're gathering with your family members. And yeah, Jupiter is moving into the 12th house for you, Taurus. So it was in Pisces in your 11th house, which made you, yeah, it was a year of fun. It was a year of, you know, maybe you met some very artsy or spiritual friends that were really uplifting your life. And now you're going more into a more spiritual view for yourself. So you're going inward, right? When Jupiter is in Aries, I also made a video for all the signs, so you can check out more in detail what that means for you. We have Pluto conjuncting Mercury and Venus, okay? And this means that you, yeah, it's again these belief systems, or there might be some truth coming out, some shocking truth. This is also possible regarding a religion, regarding, and this could be also global, or like in your town, or something someone did, or some secret might come out. This is possible as well with this placement. So it could either be like curiosity towards a certain belief system, or the opposite way. So we're gonna have some, I hope nothing bad. Anyhow, yeah, Mars is still retrograde, which is kind of, there is some frustration regarding money. So maybe you feel like you're overspending, or maybe you feel like you don't earn enough, like you would like to earn some more money. And for some reason, it feels a little bit stagnant, more than usual. And then we have Chiron in the 12th house stationing direct. So for some of you, it was really hard to be by yourself and to look within. But this is going to change. So, you know, you probably or maybe had to go through some tough situations where you have to look from within. Like, why does this keep happening to me? And, you know, even some of you have like people around you that constantly need help, like a projection of Chiron to the outside. But these people need help with actually things that you need help with, right? So they're kind of projecting this wound, or maybe a wound, for example, where you feel like you always have to care for other people. Hello. Hello. Are you gonna say hello to everyone? I'm doing video. Yeah. So yeah. And then the North Node in your first house is together with Uranus, right? And this has been there for a while. It's like changing the way you see the world. And it's trining Venus in the 9th house. So something about your belief system is changing. You might change religion from atheist to religious, from religious to atheist, something like this. There could also be like too much money spent on traveling, or like money coming in through a business that is related to these subjects, related to mindfulness, related to traveling. And there might be like unexpected money, but this money is opening up some old woundings. Okay. So even if you spend too much, it might open some wound, but also if you receive it. Because funny enough, some people cannot handle receiving money or receiving good stuff. Like they feel like they do not deserve it. So this could be a wound that might come up. Let me get you an intuitive message. So for Taurus, I don't know, for some reason I'm hearing like stand tall. Don't let people talk you down. Because there might have been some people in your life that talked you down and said to you that you're not good enough. And they are pressing these woundings. Like, your dreams are too big. Your faith is too strong. There's an emphasis on too much. And you have to decide what is too much for you and not other people. So don't let other people put you down. Because sometimes it is convenient for someone else to put you down, because that means that they can step up, right? So make sure that you stick with your own opinion, right? And if it's a wounding within you, you can heal that within yourself, but no one else can tell you what to do, unless this is, we do have to put a mirror sometimes. Like, is what this person's saying is true? But if it's really to put you down, that's a different thing, right? That's not a criticism. That is like trying to make you feel less. So yeah, that's my message for you. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. This is obviously a general reading. I also do private readings. You can find my details in the description box below. You can also request a Christmas voucher, for a family member to send it as a present, stuff like this. So this is also possible. You can send an email and request that. Yeah, so that's my message for Taurus. Subscribe to my channel if you like this message, if you want to keep up with more videos, and I hope to see you next time. Let's move on to the next sign of Gemini. So Gemini, Merry Christmas for the ones that are celebrating Christmas. I still feel this busy energy with Gemini. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you feel like you've been really busy. But for you, we have Capricorn in the 8th house, okay? So there is going to be kind of a massive cycle. So I'm not here to scare you or anything, right? Because Jupiter in the 11th house is kind of like gonna help you have fun. Like Jupiter is going back into Aries, which is gonna make you feel very uplifted, very uplifting. But the 8th house is about cycles, repetitive cycles. So you might have to deal with a certain cycle that has been happening with friends, with family. Capricorn can also represent the father, could be the father, or related to money, and especially other people's money. So there could even be an inheritance, and some truth might be revealed. And this is because Pluto, which is accompanying Mercury, the planet of communication, it's revealing some secrets, right? And maybe you are the one that's revealing secrets, right? Maybe you're coming out with your sexuality, or you're coming out with something that is on in your life. Maybe you have debts and you want to ask for money, but it could also be the other way around. A family member is dealing with some debts and wants to talk to you. Could even be a friend, because Venus is squaring Chiron, which is stationing direct. So there might be some truths coming out regarding to a friend that maybe needs money, that maybe is not doing so well as you thought they were doing, right? Or maybe you figure out that the friend you lend money to is not going to give it back to you, okay? Yeah, I'm not here to sugarcoat anything, right? I'm just going to read what the stars are presenting. And obviously, this is not a nice situation when this happens, but we have to understand that the universe does take track of things, right? So if something gets lost with one person, it will come back with something else, with a different offer, okay? So don't be afraid that you think you lost everything, but it will always at some point come back. And, you know, even for me, I went through a situation like that where everything was doing really well. Like I had really a lot of success, and suddenly it was taking away from me everything because I hired the wrong person in my business that I really trusted. And I really trusted this person to handle everything. And yeah, she took the money and got away. And I got no apology, and it was really frustrating. And I lost faith. Like for a moment, I lost faith. It was like, wow, everything gone. What now? I have to start all over again. And that was very difficult, right? So these situations happen, but then we have to look in our hearts. Like maybe the person wasn't going through a good time, and they you know, we have to forgive, because we also don't know the past life situation, why someone is doing something, right? So yeah, only thing we can do is forgive with time, and that doesn't mean forget, but it means forgive, right? And we can learn from this situation to maybe not put all in our faith, and you know, with time we learn that we can trust someone. So yeah, anyhow, what else? We have the North Node in the 12th house. So 12th house is all about everything behind the scenes. So there is kind of some subconscious patterns with money that are gonna come forward. And we have Uranus trining Venus in the 8th house. So some of you might have had like some, I don't know, one night stand or like some spicy something. And this is kind of opening up old woundings. Like, am I good enough? So right now it is about shredding skin, so you can go to the next level in your spiritual journey. And you're also, you know, with Jupiter there in the 11th house, you might go out, you might have fun as well. This is really good time to have fun. So it's a very double time. On the one hand, you're going to be revealed with a lot of shadow aspects, right? But at the same time, you're going to be revealed with a lot of fun and a lot of joy. So allow everything to be there and forgive the people you have to forgive, because now is a time where you can really have the opportunity to integrate big aspects of shadow sides of others and yourself. So let me see if I have an intuitive message for you before I move on. Yeah, I have to tell you a little bit about Mars in the 1st house. It's still retrograding and it's making you feel a little bit frustrated. yeah, it's like you want to move forward, but you can't. And this gives this restless feeling, almost anxious feeling sometimes. It's like you want to run, but it's like the universe is stopping you. Yeah, I want to say, like, don't run faster than you can. You know, like, do your sports, do your routine, but not overdo it, and do not be really hard on yourself. Because some of you Geminis have been super hard on yourself, and I think you can really be a little bit sweeter and softer, because you've been doing so well. You've come really far, and it's going to be a really exciting year next year, where you're going to have a lot of new opportunities. So yeah, hang in there, keep thriving, keep being amazing, and you're going to be doing just fine. Okay, so Gemini, I named some scenarios. Obviously this is a general reading. You can book a private reading with me. You find all the details in the description box below. You can also request a Christmas voucher as a present for someone, right? Yeah, you can send me an email for that. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you are updated on many more videos to come. So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you, and I'm ready to move on to the next sign of Cancer. So Cancer, I wish you already a happy Christmas, right? This new moon is very close to Christmas and is kind of influencing like the whole Christmas. It's similar placements, okay? So this new moon on the 23rd of December is going to be in the sign of Capricorn. And for you, Capricorn is in your 7th house of partnerships. So a lot of you Cancers are going to spend your Christmas with your partner, or, you know, with family and your partner. And with Venus, Mercury and Pluto, there might be some truths that are going to be revealed. This could be from your partner, your family's, the father of your partner, right? Because it's Capricorn, or your partner to you, or you to your partner, okay? And Pluto is like revealing everything that's hidden below the surface. So maybe someone is going to reveal something that is bothering them, or something that is bothering you. And with Venus there, you have an opportunity to heal it and to harmonize this. But that's really up to you, of course, if you want to harmonize something or not. But I mean, it's Christmas, so probably you want to take it easy. Jupiter is moving back into the sign of Aries, which is in your 10th house. So you will have a backup of your public visibility. So you're going to be very seen during this Christmas time, this new moon, and makes you feel a bit uncomfortable, because we still have Chiron there, and Chiron is stationing direct. So you've had a lot of lessons regarding insecurity, being seen in the public, and you're gonna feel a bit better about it. You're gonna be like, you know what, I am a leader, you know, I am strong, I am in my own identity, I am gonna take the next step forward. So you are really taking things to the next level, being more secure of yourself. We also have Venus in the 7th house, trining Uranus in the 11th with the North Node. So there's some type of destiny when it comes to money or your relationship, right? So there might be a shakeup, could be true friends, like could be that a friend's saying something about your partner that's gonna change everything, or your partner is saying something about your friends. So something is changing in your friend group or your relationship. There might be some shifts or some truths being revealed. Yeah. The sun and the moon are also squaring Jupiter, so there's a bit of overindulgence, but that's quite common around that time, right? So don't overdo it, because Jupiter is very public, so it will be very publicly noticed by people. Let's see if I can get you a last message. Well, we have Mars retrograde also in the 12th house. So it's still bringing up a little bit of frustrations, and you might have met like a lot of people who are kind of projecting this anger towards you that is locked within you. So Notice the people around you and what they are projecting to you, because that's gonna say a lot, okay? Yeah, I feel like hang in there. Like some of you have been struggling with your relationship a little bit as well. And if you're single, because I didn't talk about singles, it could be a message about an ex, right? It could also be that it's just a pattern in your relationships that's being revealed to you through your friends or through your family, or something that you are seeing about yourself that's going to help you by attracting a person that is more suiting for you than maybe your past partners. It's very, I hear like the beauty lies within. So it's time that you, if you're single, that you attract someone that is maybe beautiful on the outside, but make sure you attract people that are beautiful on the inside as well. And this wasn't a little bit of a thing for some of you, like you've attracted this really powerful beings, or very beautiful, aesthetically impressive, but not a lot of content, and you need someone that can bring you a lot of joy and happiness. So key here, Cancer, is to really know how someone makes you feel. Does someone make you feel good? Yes? Okay. Then you know, you can continue. Does someone make you not feel good? Then it's not for you, right? So this is my message for you, my amazing Cancers. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. This was a general message, of course, so you can find my email in the description box below if you want a private reading, or you want to gift a astrology voucher to someone for Christmas, so they can you buy a reading for them. That's possible too. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you are updated on all the new videos for new moons, full moons, transits, astrology, meditations. I'm here all for it. So thank you so much for watching. Let's move on to the next sign of Leo. So Leo, how are you doing today? I'm already wishing you a very Merry Christmas. I hope you're going to have a lovely time with your friends, your family, right? Or people that you're going to spend your Christmas with. This new moon in Capricorn, it has a very similar vibe to what will happen during this Christmas days. And for you, Capricorn is in the 6th house. So 6th house has to do with your routines. It has to do with your health. Very funny, right? Because Christmas is a time where you're probably going to eat too much, drink too much, have fun, or maybe not fun. I don't know your family situation, but there might be you have to be a little bit careful with your health around this time. Okay. So don't overdo things. There might be some news from a doctor, because we do have Pluto conjuncting Mercury. So if you're waiting for some kind of result, this could be the time that you're getting the result. Good or bad, or maybe a result with a solution, or maybe you're working with a personal trainer and, stuff like this. It's really the ugly truth about your health could be revealed. Like if you have done something too much, there might be some consequence, like weight gain, or, you stop doing sports for a while and you're noticing that in your condition. So yeah, that's a little bit like not to overdo it. And this could also have to do with your work, because we have Venus there trining Uranus and the North Node in the 10th house. So for maybe some of you, you have been working really hard, and this has taken up some health issues within you because you've overdone it. And Venus is also squaring Chiron, which is stationing direct in the 9th house. So you've been having like a little bit of a wounding when it comes to where do I belong? Which country do I belong? Which religion? What do I believe in? What are my beliefs? And maybe you grew up in an environment where your religion was different than yours is today. And this could be a little bit of a struggle. So, maybe the work you're doing or the things that you're doing are not completely according to your family's wishes. And now it's going to be brought up, you know, it's going to be brought up, it's going to be revealed to you, and it can be healed. So whatever comes up during these days, it's a massive opportunity for healing as well. Yeah, Jupiter is going back into the 9th house. So this means that you're gonna receive more wisdom. Some of you are definitely going to travel overseas, you know, maybe during Christmas, but also like next year, you could be traveling overseas or just traveling. Another way is that you will obtain a lot of wisdom because Jupiter is in its own house, in the 9th house, likes to be there. So a lot of old pains you can heal with the wisdom that you're going to receive, maybe by diving into certain subjects. This could be culture, studying mindfulness, stuff about spirituality, right? But some of you are definitely also going to be more active while traveling. So like backpacking or like active sports, because Aries is very bold, it's very leading, wants to take action on things. Yeah, and then we still have Mars retrograde in the 11th house. So you have been having some frustrations with some friends, maybe like, who can I trust, who can't I trust? Anger towards certain friends are definitely gonna come up. Yeah, I'm hearing, like, I'm channeling some messages for you as well, but I'm hearing like there might have been some gossip, Leo. People are a little bit jealous. There has been jealousy around you, but you have to see like clearly who's really jealous and who's not. Make sure to see the real truth of the situation. Definitely, I mean, you're gonna go like really up career-wise. So there might be some news about work. Maybe you're switching jobs as well, or you have been switching jobs. So make sure that no matter what is being revealed to you, or if you're gonna being let go of a company, you're gonna come back strong because you have Taurus in the 10th house, and Jupiter will be moving later on next year in the 10th house, which is gonna, like, it's gonna be conjunct the North Node, which is your destiny. So it's gonna be major. So don't let the gossip around you change your mind. See the difference between the truth and lies, because Pluto, Venus, Neptune, there is a lot of illusion. So make sure to listen to your own discernment and know that what you feel is usually the truth. So you have to stay within your body because your body will tell you, okay? So this is my message for you, my lovely Leos. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel so you also are up to date to many more videos that I'm releasing. You find my email in the description box below if you would like to have a private reading. And also you can request a Christmas voucher if you want to gift it for a family member or a friend during Christmas. So thank you so much. I wish you a blissful end of December and I really appreciate you. Thank you. Let's move on to the next sign of Virgo. So Virgo, let's get your chart up. Virgo. Well, in advance, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we have this new moon in a fellow earth sign. So there's gonna be a very heavy earthy vibe. But for you, Capricorn, and this new moon is going to be in your 5th house. And 5th house has to do with children, it has to do with fun, it has to do with romance. So it's a tricky situation because we're gonna have this new moon, the sun and the moon together in the 5th house, but we also have Venus, we have Pluto and Mercury together. So some truths might be revealed. Like maybe some of your kids are gonna tell you something like, what? I had no idea. Maybe you're gonna reveal something to your kids. There might be some truth revealed, either good or bad. With Pluto, we don't know. Everything hidden below the surface needs to come out. It could also be something romantic, like someone is revealing that they like you and you had no idea, or someone is revealing they actually don't like you. They've been dating you, but they don't like you, which oddly enough happens sometimes, which is very strange. I think, because how can you be with someone that you don't like? But then again, love and hate can be very close to each other, because a lot of people are drawn to someone that has something that you don't have, or other way around, you know, and this creates hate. When you have something that your partner doesn't have and he or she is not okay with that part, they're gonna resent you, okay? This is very often that you see happening. Mars is still retrograde in the 10th house. It's really bringing up a little bit of frustrations regarding your work. You're going back to old work. You're going to oversee what you've done so far, maybe revise things. Like, I updated my thumbnails because I know my thumbnails look absolutely horrible. And I'm really trying to make them better. So I'm gonna, yeah, I'm really have to work on that. So it's like upgrading old, old work situations, old things, and like, yeah. So yeah, the North Node and Uranus are in conjunction, and Uranus and the North Node are trining Venus in the 5th house. So there could be unexpected message from someone far away, maybe a long distant friend, a long distant partner, someone you dated or are dating, maybe a long distance relationship that you're having. There might be some unexpected news coming from someone, but at the same time, Venus is squaring Chiron, that is stationing direct. So this is going to hurt some part of your vulnerability. Like, ooh, that hurts. But there is a big part of healing. It's about opening up completely, being vulnerable and being honest. And this has been your lesson. And now Jupiter is moving into the 8th house, backing up you, opening, learning how to open up and be, to show your feelings. Because Virgo, you're not the sign that's, you're very rational. You're ruled by Mercury, right? So depending on your moon, right? Like if you have a water moon, you're gonna be better at expressing and feeling your emotions. But if you have Virgo moon, for example, you're very rationalizing your feelings. And there's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes you rationalize it with your head, but actually it's not felt. And that made you sometimes choose the wrong things because you weren't listening to your heart. So now it's time to open up these wounds, these vulnerabilities, and the things in your past maybe that made you closed off, and now you're ready to open up. So yeah, it's also about having fun, 5th house, right? So let's not dig too deep. But also, you know, it's also about having fun, being creative. Maybe you like cooking. You're gonna cook nice food for your family. You're gonna do something creative together. So this is a great time to express your creativity as well, to be together, right? Some of you are traveling for overseas to see someone. That's possible as well. Family or romance, like maybe like I said, you're in this long distance thing, or maybe you're just taking a trip with your family and you're all together, right? So these are a few scenarios for this new moon in Capricorn that is kind of setting up the intention for this Christmas. Let me see if I can get you a last message, Virgo. I feel that some of you feel very drained. I hear like drained. Like some of you are feeling very drained. And Spirit is telling me, watch who you have around you, okay? Like, do you have people that are on your level, or do you have people that are very draining to you? Because what I'm hearing is you tend to give to people that very much take. And you are so used to be of service because that's kind of what you're here to be. But sometimes you are of service for the wrong people. Be aware who you're of service of, right? Because you might neglect the people that are there for you for the people that are not there for you. So really reconsider how much you give. And if you give, don't expect it back. But I see like some of you feel really drained and tired. And this is because the energy goes to the wrong people, okay? So this is my message for you, my lovely Virgos. If you like this channel, subscribe to it so you are updated for many more videos. I also do private readings. You find my details in the description box below. And if you want, you can also request a Christmas voucher for your friends, for your family, to give a reading as a present, okay? So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. And I'm ready to move on to the next sign of Libra. So Libra, how are you doing? I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance, right? And for you, Libra, this new moon is in your 4th house. So, and the energy of this new moon is kind of set during Christmas as well. And for you, this whole bunch in Capricorn, we have a lot of earthy energy. It's all in your 4th house. So a lot of you are gathering with the family, right? You're coming together, and there's like this kind of this mixed energies, right? Because we have the sun and the moon together, and then we have Venus, we have Mercury, we have Pluto. So some kind of secrets might be revealed, or things you did not know about your family. Maybe you're the one that's gonna reveal something to your family that they didn't know. Or it's an accident, like it's just blurred out and you're like, oops, did I just say that? Yeah. So be open, be aware that, you know, some things might be said that you didn't know before. Jupiter is going back into your 7th house. So if you're in a relationship, because Libra, your relationship have been up and down, right? Chiron has been there, so you feel like you have to take care of a partner has to take care of you. And Jupiter is backing up this whole situation where you feel less insecure in the relationship that you're in, and more happiness and more optimism and even more commitment for some of you, right? Venus is trining the North Node and Uranus in the 8th house. So, you know, this revelation could be related to money as well. Debt, maybe someone is in debt. Maybe someone in the family got money from someone and the other didn't. And everybody's like, wait a minute, you're supported and I'm not supported. So be aware of these kind of quarrels. Let things be for what they are. Venus is trying to harmonize it, but it could be like some shocking news about money, about love even. Maybe you're dating someone, you're gonna accidentally reveal that and everybody's like, what? Why? Yeah. And Venus is squaring Chiron in the 7th house. So could be related to someone you're dating or business partner, as Chiron is stationing direct. So it's and it's squaring Venus. So it could be related to old pains regarding relationships. Maybe you just broke up with a partner, or they bringing up an ex and it's really uncomfortable. You're like, I don't want to bring up this thing that I've done in the past, or that my partner or ex-partner has done in the past, right? So yeah, different situations. Mars retrograde in your 9th house. So you feel maybe frustrated because you want to travel, but right now you're like, I'm not sure. It's more about traveling maybe to places you've already been, but there is some frustration about traveling maybe overseas. Maybe you want to, you can't, or you don't want to and you have to. Yeah, there's definitely a confusing vibe. Like, and what do I believe in? What is my belief system? Maybe you feel like frustrated because certain beliefs came from other people and you're like, this is what I believe in, or something you want to study that, you know, maybe not everybody agrees with. Yeah, I'm hearing like sometimes like the channeled message for you, like sometimes not everybody's in agreement with what you do, but you don't have to please them by changing your course of action. Stick with your truth and what you want to do in life. Some of you also have something with plants or like animals. Like, I don't know if you were thinking about buying new plants or having like an animal in your home, a dog, like protective dog, or like some it feels like you need more liveliness in your home, right? And some of you, the fourth house not only has to do with family, but also with house, buying a house, redecorating a house, setting up a house, changing, right? This is all situations that could come up. And Capricorn is very handy sign. I've known a lot of Capricorns that are very handy. They're very good at fixing stuff, very good with handcrafts and stuff like this. So building, right? Capricorn can build from scratch. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that's my message for you, Libra. If you like this channel, subscribe to it and you will be updated for many more videos. I also do private readings. You find my email in the description box below. You can also request a Christmas voucher to give present during Christmas for someone. So that's my message for you. Thank you so much. I hope you're gonna have a lovely Christmas and a happy new year. And let's move on to the next sign of Scorpio. Scorpio. Merry Christmas. First of all, this new moon in Capricorn on the 23rd of December is going to be in your third house, okay? So third house has to do with your siblings, transport. It has to do with short trips. So some of you are definitely gonna make a short trip to meet your family. You're traveling, yeah, maybe even abroad, but not too far away, right? Third house is close by. And yeah, you're gonna, it's almost like there might be some secrets revealed because we have Pluto square Mercury and also Venus. They're in a package, all in the third house in Capricorn. Capricorn is a very earthy sign, but there could be some revelation about siblings, some truths coming out. Someone is gonna tell you something that you didn't know. Maybe they're gonna tell you or you're gonna tell them something. That is a shocking truth, a shocking revelation, right? This is also about studying. So some of you are having ideas of studying something, or maybe during Christmas days you're reading certain books to study, right? There could be, you know, some of you are getting a present of a transport, or someone is giving you a present to fix your car or your scooter or whatever. There is something to do with transport, okay? Your North Node and Uranus are in the 7th house, and they are trining Venus in the 3rd house. So you might meet someone on your trip. This could be someone you already know, or like a new person if you're single. Some of you are in a long distance relationship, so you're gonna come back together for Christmas to celebrate it. Yeah, but there is something shocking about a business partnership or like a relationship that's going to be revealed to you, and you're gonna be like, what? Okay, sure. Maybe someone tells you, okay, I like you, I really have a good time with you. And this could also be someone that's living close to you, right? 3rd house could also be your neighbors. I don't know, maybe your neighbor has a crush on you and you're like, what? Wait a minute, what? And Venus is squaring Chiron, which is stationing direct. So there could be some news about your health. So be aware with like Scorpio, don't give too much of your love away, because this might affect your health situation, okay? So too much give and no receiving, it's gonna create an imbalance in your health. And you know, I'm a Scorpio rising, and I can tell you that in 2020 I had serious heart problems. And this was due to the fact that in my life I realized I had a lot of people take but not give, and that was not their mistake, that was mine. I took my responsibility back, and I realized I did that because I allowed them to take that much. And it ended up me being in the hospital. And when I was in the hospital, people still asked me for help, and I was on the monitor with like, it was a pretty life-threatening situation. And then I realized, wow, like I need to live for me. I have to start living for me and only keep the people where there's a healthy, equal give and take, you know? Yeah. So this is a little bit of my personal story with Chiron there in the 6th house. But yeah, now it's going to be triggered, okay? So don't overly give to your siblings maybe, or to whoever comes where you feel the give and take is not equal. Jupiter is backing up the 6th house, so right, it's going to give you more wisdom about your health. Also, be aware of overindulgence during this time. We have a square with Sun, Moon, and Jupiter. But definitely there could be some new working opportunities coming in as well. So, you know, new work coming in, more wisdom about what you could do as well with your routines. You feel more comfortable, more happy waking up, doing your mundane things. It's gonna make you more happy for some reason. 8th house, Mars, retrograde. So a lot of old wounds coming up regarding vulnerability, maybe anger towards people. Maybe you're becoming aware of cycles where you meet same people, different jacket, but they're the same from the inside, right? Could be males, could be females, but they have a similar character to maybe a person you grew up with, right? So pay attention to that. But yeah, there's a massive, like, you're learning what is give, what is take, and to find the balance with the South Node and the North Node in the 7th house. So it's like you're gonna have to be a whole person to meet another whole person, you know? And if you're in a relationship, this is equal advice, right? This is for single and people are in a relationship. Like, you have to give equal give and take. Like, if a person just takes, or if you just take, it's not satisfying for anyone, right? So yeah, equal give and take. Let me give you a last message. Some of you have worries about your family, a family member, maybe someone is not doing so well and you're a little bit worried. This could be the truth that you're gonna hear, but it feels like you need to stand in your power here. Because again, this compassion is good, but how much can you do about the situation? And sometimes you want to take over, you know, and this can result in some type of control as well. So make sure to help, but also be open to let people figure it out on their own, to figure out their own stuff, because you're very intuitive and you know very often you're super good at giving advice. Like you know what to do. You have this overview, like you should do this, that, and that, and that. But sometimes people need to figure out it for themselves. Sometimes letting go of something it's the biggest thing you can do to help someone. So this is my message for you. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel so you're updated for many more videos. This is obviously a general reading. I also do private readings. You find my email in the description box below, and you can also request a Christmas voucher that you can give present to your friends or your family. So thank you so much, Scorpio. I appreciate you, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you. Let's move on to the next sign of Sagittarius. So, Merry Christmas, Sagittarius. I hope you're going to have a fantastic time. For you, this new moon in Capricorn on the 23rd of December is going to be in your 2nd house, okay? So, there is going to be some news about your money, right? And is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. Pluto is there with Mercury, so there might be some communication, some secrets being revealed. As well, there could be like some opening where you're like, aha, this is my pattern that I'm having. This is what's blocking me from making money. There will be some aha moment where you're like, wow, I could make so much more money if I just knew that I was doing that. There might be some message about maybe your subconscious, or maybe a situation that happened in the past that you stopped believing that you could make money. So in the physical sense, actual money could come in for some of you, right? We have Uranus in the 6th house together with the North Node. It's trining Venus in the 2nd. So definitely unexpected money could come in from work, like a bonus. This could also be new clients, new work, unexpected, with a big offer. Yeah, like start the new year with a big offer. This could definitely happen for you, right? Chiron is squaring Venus though in the 2nd house. So there could be some woundings of your inner child coming up. Like, I don't deserve this money. Do I really deserve that? Chiron is stationing direct. It could also be that maybe you have been overspending on children, or maybe on romance. Like maybe you met someone new and you were really impressing this person and it cost you a little bit more than expected. But there was a little bit of a sense like, I'm not sure if I'm good enough, but you're gonna feel more powerful. You're gonna feel like, I do deserve that. I do deserve money. I do deserve to receive this. So yeah, unexpected money, but it could also be a declaration of love from someone in the office, if you're in an office, or from your gym. 6th house is also health, where you're like, what? Wait a minute. What did you say? Okay. And this person might actually help you to the next level, okay? I'm not saying sleep with your boss and get a promotion. That's not what I mean, but you know, it could happen. But stuff like this happens with these kind of transits, right? Mars in the 7th house is retrograde, and it's creating some frustrations with your relationship, business partnerships, some disagreements, maybe could be related to money as well. But the communication has been a little bit off. It's been like you and your partner are talking different languages. And you're like, what is going on? Like, you're not really understanding each other. If you're single, there might be some like people coming back from the past, bringing you similar lessons. You know, maybe new people come in and you're like, this person looks familiar to someone I've dated before. I don't know, could be. So be aware, is this person a lesson, or is this person really good for me, right? Not saying this couldn't be a new person and it's gonna work out. I don't know your personal chart. Maybe you have Mercury retrograde in your chart. That's gonna make a whole lot of difference. People coming back from your past as well, or past life also. But be aware that you're not meeting the same person, different jacket. Some channeled message. Yeah, we have Jupiter, by the way, moving into your 5th house. So this is a good year if you want to expand your family, if you want to have kids. If not, you know, be careful. This is expanding your creativity. You're going to feel uplifted, boosted. You're going to feel luckier, right? Because Chiron there in the 5th house, sometimes you didn't feel so lucky. You were like, maybe some of you have been taking care of a lot of your kids and you haven't had a lot of time to have fun for yourself. Or if you don't have kids, you feel like blocked, like, I'm not so creative, I'm not so good with romance. But you're gonna feel boosted, uplifted. You're like, maybe I am all these things, you know? So you're gonna feel more uplifted with who you are, and you're gonna feel more comfortable with building your money and how to build your money. So someone might bring you ideas or secrets as well regarding how to make more money. I hear like money, money, money. Yeah, so you could do some money affirmations. Yeah, for some of you, it feels like money is just never like breaking through. So you're gonna have to use your Sag inner luck and optimism because that's how you can attract it. And you know, like a good planning is good for you, right? With Capricorn in second house, you're good with planning your money, putting it away for a rainy day. So yeah, that's my message for you, Sagittarius. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel so you keep up with more videos that I'm making. Also, if you want a private reading, you find my email in the description box below. And you can buy a Christmas voucher for your friends or your family, so you can give them a reading if you like. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Let's move on to the next sign of Capricorn. So Capricorn, this is going to be major, right? This new moon is in your sign, and it's around the time of Christmas. So this new moon is kind of setting the attention for Christmas as well, because the placements are quite similar. But there's a lot of planets in Capricorn, a lot of planets in your sign. So you're going to feel like kind of this magnetism. There's going to be like this magnetism. You're suddenly seeing a way forward. It's like, aha, this is what's been holding me back. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to do my things. And there's Mercury with Pluto. So some secrets need to be revealed. This could be yours. This could be something you have been holding back and you haven't told anyone. And you might feel like it's time. Could also be that someone is telling you about your identity, about you, like something they don't like or some hate, right? But there's definitely a lot of truth telling during this time. Saturn in the second house have been restricting your money a little bit. You feel like you have to work very hard to get like a little bit of a salary. Right? Next year, this will be released when Saturn is going into Pisces. So hang in there. And Saturn as well is giving rewards for hard work. So if you worked really hard, you get the rewards, okay? Venus is sextiling the North Node, your destiny, and Uranus in the 5th house. So some of you are hearing from like an unexpected message from a lover, or maybe someone you're dating. Could be from kids that they're telling you something unexpected. Yeah, definitely. It could also even be money from a hobby that you're doing, and you feel like kind of like, what is going on? Like Venus is squaring Chiron in the 4th house, so there might be some triggering aspects coming up regarding love, regarding money, when it comes to the family, okay? So maybe something comes in and then you're being triggered, like, do I deserve this? Maybe your family tells you not that you don't. Some of you Capricorns have been taking care of a family member with Chiron in the 4th house, or having a difficult situations in the home environment or in your grounding. But Jupiter now is backing it up. Okay, so it's a good year to maybe buy a house or redecorate or expand your house, or you just feel better in your home environment. Whereas before you were a little bit like not really feeling at home and almost feeling like the walls are coming at you. Yeah. Mars in the 6th house. Watch out for heat flashes for some of you, anxiety. Yeah, it's like with Gemini there, it could be the lungs, or like, yeah, it's like old frustrations coming back regarding to work. Some of you, yeah, heat flashes for some of you, or hormonal changes due to Mars retrograde, okay? So take it easy, don't take it too hard on yourself, but at the same time, you're very magnetic. Your path is being opened. Answers are gonna come to you, Capricorn. Like, it's like you have a free pass to move forward. Like, you know what to do next. You know what is the next step in your life and where you need to go. You're gonna get answers to that, and you're gonna make like strategic goals to get there. It's like, okay, I know what to do for the next year. It's going to be a very, especially if your birthday is like end of December. Happy birthday, by the way, if it is. It's a great year to manifest, but you're going to have a very earthy year, right? It's going to be a very like goal-oriented year. So check in your solar chart where it's going to be all these planets, because we have quite a bunch there. But Capricorn season, really, it's about working hard, taking the next steps, and building. You're right. It's a new cycle for you, and you're gonna see more clearly certain situations. Let me see if I have a channeled message for my Capricorns. Some of you are in love. Some of you are in love, and others are starting to love you. Love yourself. You're starting to get to know you on a deep level. Who am I? What do I want? What am I here to do? Who am I here to be? You're gonna get a lot of answers. You're gonna feel more comfortable, more confident in your own skin. And you're gonna slowly work on this restless. Some of you have been feeling a little bit restless energy. You're gonna slow it down with clear vision. Maybe you started meditating or something. Or you've been on a trip that really opened up your mind. You're open to new beginnings. A new chapter, Capricorn. Maybe you're building something, rebuilding something in the house, like you're very handy. Rebuilding your foundations as well. New start. I hear new fresh beginning. So that's my message for you, Capricorn. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel so you can keep up with all the videos that are coming out. My email you find below if you want to book a private reading with me. And I also, you can buy vouchers for Christmas to give presents to your friends or your family, stuff like that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Capricorn, and I hope to see you next time. So let's move on to the next sign, Aquarius. So my lovely Aquarius, what is this new moon going to do for you on the 23rd of December 2022? It's kind of the beginning, also set for Christmas. The days after have quite similar placements. We have a big stellium in the sign of Capricorn, which is in your 12th house. So you're definitely rounding up a major cycle, right? There's Pluto in the 12th house with Mercury. So this is like subconscious. How do I explain it? It's like people project certain things that you're hiding. People are telling to you. It's really weird. Like you want to share something with the world, but kind of like you're not sure if you want to tell people. You want to tell people about something, something about you that you want to reveal, but it's kind of stuck in your body and you don't know how to tell. And then you might meet someone that's gonna have a similar story to you. And this is going to bring you some kind of answer. This is a great time for meditation. If you're religious, you can go to church, for Christmas and really unite with God. You can meditate. You can really connect with yourself. 12th house is behind the scenes. So make sure, even though if you're going to be with family, with friends and all that for Christmas, that you take some time by yourself. Because your energy level is going to be a little bit lower, and you're gonna want to be alone a little bit more than usual. Saturn in the first house is putting still a lot of responsibilities on you, and but also you have been growing. It's like you have been in a year where you really matured. Like you've seen yourself doing things that you never expected you could do. So this is also a very positive time, a positive changes. The North Node and Uranus are together in the 4th house of family, and a lot of you are coming back with your family around this time, and it is trining Venus in the 12th house. So some of you, I don't know if there's something with love or an affair. Be aware, you're not going to spill that, right? I'm not saying this is a good thing to have, but make sure to find the right time, because there are gonna be a lot of truth revelations around this time. Also, there could be, yeah, even people secretly in love with you. Maybe someone that lives close to your family that's gonna be like, you know, I had a childhood crush on you and I'm still like kind of into you. These kind of situations can come up as well. And Venus is also squaring Chiron, which is stationing direct on this new moon. And Chiron is in your 3rd house. So again, communication, like be aware what you share, and also how much money you have, for example, who you're seeing, who you're dating. If you want to keep that hidden, because the communication might not be as fluent as you wish it would be, but it could also be revealed by someone else. Like 12th house is pretty unexpected. Yeah. So Jupiter is going into Aries in your 3rd house. So you're going to feel your relationship with your siblings is going to be a lot better. If you had some issues, this is going to be better because Chiron is there in the 3rd house. Also, you're going to feel like you're easily soaking up information. It's going to be like you just know things. It's like wisdom is just going to come to you in some ways. Yeah, but you're definitely focused on your family. Some of you want to sell a home, are working on selling a home, rebuilding and selling houses. Next year is a great year to sell a house if you want to make like profit out of that for you, Aquarius. But you're literally like rounding up the year, you're preparing, you know, this is also a good time to just rest and just be at home, feel at home. Enjoy, relax, don't overdo things, you know. That's the time now to do that. 5th house, Mars retrograde. Might be some frustrations with your kids, communication with the kids, communication with a love, like maybe someone you're dating. It's a little bit strange. Maybe there are some things that are not told to each other. So, you know, because we have a lot of locked communication things right now, like your Mercury is in the 12th house, Mars is in the sign of communication retrograde, so there's gonna be some either miscommunication, and we're also in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde soon will happen as well. So think things through, and maybe some of you don't even want to speak up at all, but this might be that other people speak up for you, so make sure that that doesn't happen. What can I channel a message for you? I feel like it's just time to have a good time, not to overdo things, relax, have fun. If people have frustrations, just throw it over the shoulder. Yeah, a great year is awaiting, so yeah, close down the year. Put it all together in an overview. I don't know if some of you, something with grandfather, maybe he's there, not there the first time, or I don't know. Or he is there, but it could be like the last time. Yeah, there's a lot of family situations that will become more clear. But you're gonna feel like receiving around this time. So this is my message for you, my lovely Aquarius. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on many more videos. Also, I do private readings. You find my email in the description box below. And you can request Christmas vouchers if you want to gift that to one of your family members or friends during Christmas. So thank you so much. And I hope to see you in the new year. I really appreciate you, and bye-bye. Let's move on to the next sign of Pisces. So Pisces, Merry Christmas in advance. I hope you're gonna have a really great Christmas and a Happy New Year. So this new moon in Capricorn for you is going to happen in your 11th house. And 11th house has to do with networking, your friends. So for some of you, there's gonna be some revelation because we have Pluto together with Mercury. So a lot of truth is going to be revealed, good or bad. And this could be from friends, are speaking something to you, sharing a secret with you, or you're going to share something with them, right? Because it's a transit. Everybody has this transit somewhere. Then we have Mars retrograde in the 4th house. So make sure to calm down during Christmas, because there you might be a little bit frustrated with how communication goes in the house. Gemini is the sign of communication, and it's ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is with Pluto, so, and also with Venus. So it's kind of like you can harmonize things, but make sure to not have any explosions around this time, or like, yeah, meditate. Make sure to meditate, Pisces, okay? Jupiter is going back into the sign of Aries in your 2nd house. So Chiron is stationing direct. It's not alone anymore. It's really like, it's backing up your finances, because it could have been tough. Some of you might have had to take care of someone financially, and it took too much money from you. Be aware that you don't loan any money to friends or ask loans from friends, because we have Venus is squaring Chiron in the 2nd house. 2nd house is money. So yeah, this is going to be, there are going to be some things about money and friendships. So if there were some miscommunications about this, that might be revealed. The North Node and Uranus are together. The North Node is a destiny, and Uranus is really like, right, bringing a rebellious touch to it, and a lot of instability, but also unexpected things and luck. So there might be unexpected communication, again with friends, or with your siblings, but there might be something unexpected with communication. Also, friends could give you unexpected money, maybe to help you with your studies, or to help you with your siblings, right? But there's something, it's almost like one person is this situation and the other is that situation. But there's definitely a subject around your friends, and money, but also love. It could also be that there's unexpected communication from a friend that wants to be more than just friends. And you're like, what? Really? I had no idea. Sometimes you have an idea, but you're not sure. So there will be, on one hand, a really, really great time where you're going to have a lot of fun, but there are going to be some underhand comments. So some of you Pisces are celebrating literally with your friends. Maybe you're far away, or you're somewhere where you can't be with your family. For some of you, you're going to be with both your friends and your family, right? Like in the Netherlands, for example, we have 2 days of Christmas, like one day here and the other day there. And then sometimes we used to do with friends that we would celebrate the 3rd Christmas day, where we would come together with friends and we would like catch up, and that would be super fun. Yeah, so let's see if I have a channel message for you. I feel your life is kind of a roller coaster. Yeah, it feels like you have a lot of things on your plate, and there's this restless feeling, like where what is truth and what is not, but also I feel like there's a lot of responsibilities somehow, like things coming from different directions, and you're like, what is happening? Maybe people asking you a lot of favors, or yeah, there's something like maybe you're launching even like some additional stuff to your business, and people start to comment on it, but there's something like a restless energy where you're not sure where you stand. Maybe you're not sure where you stand with your friends or your family, but there's gonna be clarity to certain situations. There's going to be clarity. You need to speak about certain situations, talk it through, and then the solution will come, whatever is best. It's weird. I'm looking at the chart, I see yellow. So I feel like standing in your power, but also finding joy in different situations. So even though you're very busy, make sure to have time to enjoy. That you're not working really hard to make situations good for someone else, but that you're also enjoying yourself. Yeah, so this is my message for you, my lovely Pisces. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel so you are up to date with all my new videos. Obviously, this is a general reading. I also do personal readings. You find my email in the description box below. And yeah, you can also request a Christmas voucher. Buy a Christmas voucher for your friends or your family so they can get a reading from me. So thank you so much for all your love, your support. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I wish you all the best. I really appreciate you, Pisces, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.